Good morning. It's Jim Pawoodsman back again for another episode today. Those that watched my hunting video, you can see I did not have any luck this early muzzleloader season. Not depressing or anything, just a challenge. That's what hunting's all about. And I don't care to go out there all the time and kill something. It's just fun getting out there. And especially at the end of the day, the last thing I want to be doing is cutting and dragging a deer home and hanging from the rafters and skinning it and all that. I'd rather do it early in the morning, getting too old. But today's video is going to be on my current kitchen setup. I'm as bad as Jared, or Mean Jared on YouTube, or Greenless Paul if you follow the hammock forums. He changes his kitchen stuff almost, I think, like every month. But I'm just trying to get a lot of my gear more efficient, lightweight, and durable. So, alright. I'm going to reposition the camera and myself, and we'll get started. Okay, start off with carrying food. I went from a Walmart, one of those sort of dry bags, to a carbon fiber. This was recommended by Jared of all people. It's a Mountain Roll Design carbon fiber food bag. I think it's something like 10 liters. Reason I don't normally need that much food, but it's also nice if I want to throw in my pot or something like that in at night that might be lingering with some sort of odor from the cooked meal, keep the bears in. What's also nice with these carbon fiber is I saw a demo on the site on how puncture resistant this thing is. It takes a lot of effort. There's been reviews where people have actually said that the mice and squirrels have gotten to this and have given up. It's just almost impenetrable, almost. But this thing weighs, I think, an ounce or two. I don't have my scale handy right at the moment. Okay. What just fell off of the table down here is another carbon fiber pouch. This one's by Z-Packs. Nicely stitched cinch strap. This one here is in the dry bag version. You can roll the top down. You can actually make this a lot smaller if you want, and clip. And then I have some of their Dynaglide cordage. There's 50 feet of this in a small package. It's really light. Then when I'm done with it, I can just stuff it right back into this bag. Now I did buy one of those micro carabiners, but to be honest, it was catching all the time while trying to hook it onto my dry bag style lock up here. If I would have went with the cinch strap, that wouldn't have been an issue, but I like this style to try, so, and it clips on right nice there. This is just a carabiner from War Bonnet guy. I have two of them. I had them for my cinch buckle strap, but I've since put my Dutch clips on, so those aren't needed. But this is just so nice. You can just cinch this up, small package. While we're on the food, these are op sacks, lock sacks, more or less extremely heavy duty Ziploc bags. They prevent any moisture from getting in as well as any odors from getting out. This is waterproof, but this just gives you extra protection. And I normally have everything in Ziploc bags in here. I just threw some oatmeal in here the other day, never got in a big hurry, so. But, I mean, too carried away, I was just going out for an overnight, so. Alright, since it's here, silverware. I like to fork a spoon, and when I have my raw meat, I like to play with my chopsticks. And plus, sometimes they come in handy for supporting stuff on the pot or whatever. While we're in the eating and drinking utensils, we'll go to my Snow Peak Titanium mug. It's 450. It's double wall. This one you cannot cook with, but it's double walled. Currently I'm using my Texas port, I believe it's like 1.5 quart pan. It's been doing the job, but I'm thinking about upgrading to a MSR titanium a Titan kettle, just because it's a little bit narrower and it takes up less space in my pot. That's the main reason going that route. And plus, I think they don't flop as much as this. I think I can correct it. I'm just going to tighten these up with my multi-tool here when we're done doing the video, and actually tighten these up so they don't collapse all the time on me. It holds up really well for either stove I'm using. And to go along with that, I have my cozies that these can sit in and keep everything piping hot for a long period of time. Next to it is my simple cat can alcohol stove, windscreen. And this is just to help prevent any singeing to the soil below, or to leave no trace. And my most current thing I'm really happy with is my DIY, excuse me, I always say DIY for some odd reason. Bush Buddy style stove, double walled. Made the separate video you've seen already. If not, just check it out. It's designed after Heron Cook's simple wood stove design, and once again Wallheiter directed me to it as well. This is nothing more than that landscaping mesh used as a pot stand for up here. Also, it doubles for my pot stand here. I don't like to have my pan sitting directly on top of the cat can stove. I find it more stable that way. Plus, I get a quicker burn time, believe it or not. If I wasn't taking the alcohol stove, this can also just slide up through here, out of the way. So it's handy. And just a bag to keep it in, some cotton balls, and the multi-purpose cigarette lighter for either one. Windscreen, I'm going to make a bigger one maybe, but I really haven't had any issues with it. Alright, let's spin the camera. I'm hoping I'm staying in frame for all this stuff. And on the end here, just simple stuff like a bowl to eat out of. I don't like eating out of Ziploc bags. I think it's a real pain in the butt, my honest opinion. But everyone's, has a right to their own. A cut down ShamWow. These are great. If I don't have this, I have a bandana for cleanup. Some Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap. Don't need to take the whole bottle. It's very concentrated. A cut down green pad, and it all goes in the Ziploc bag. This stuff here goes into the food bag because it has odors of peppermint. Okay, water. Yeah, it's a part of my kitchen, but you need it to eat and you need it to drink, and for cleanup. Main reason I'm showing this today is, which I forgot to grab the one, part of the reason, is I know when I go to the water supply, if I'm using this pump, I have the gravity filter too. It gets to be a pain in the butt keeping the tube inside here, and it's always tipping over. I know they make the adapter for the Nalgene's, but I don't like the Nalgene's. They're just too heavy. These are just Powerade bottles. Powerade. And they're a lot lighter. You can use Gatorade bottles for this DIY as well. What I did is I had an extra male adapter. And this thing's going to, no it's not. I thought it was going to screw up right on camera. So I super glued it. I'll super glued it on the outside. I didn't do it on the inside, I did it on the outside, excuse me. And I just drilled a hole into my cap. That way I can take the female quick connect and connect it right on here. If it tips over on the shoreline, it's still going to get full, and I'm not going to lose the water at start. Because I've had it sitting on top of a stone or the shore, and all of a sudden I bump it, the wind comes through, or it just tips over. That way I can still be pumping along and filling that. And it's a nice little thing. And when I'm done, take off this one, because this will leak, of course. And I just put the regular cap on it and put it in the side thing. So this will just go in with my flame gear. So, but that's my camp kitchen, guys. This is what I found out by watching other people's videos online and taking it and trying it myself. Like I always try to instill on everyone, I'm not an expert. I'm like, that's why it says come learn with me, or I can't remember the logo I have on the beginning of my channel now. You'll have to, let's learn together, I think is what it is. And I learned, if you follow my videos from backpacking, you'll see I've gone from a lot of heavyweight deer down to lightweight deer. The reason being, it's a lot of weight to have to lug around in the woods. I'm already lugging 235 of my own weight through the woods, which I need to lose. And I have problems with my lower back, my lumbar spine. So any way of benefiting myself to make the trip more enjoyable, because that's the reason for backpacking, getting out in the woods, bushcraft and everything else, is to enjoy yourself. We're living our childhood all over again now at an older age. I'm 44 now, I'm not getting any younger. But this way you can get out and do it for a long time and keep doing it. Like I said, guys, not an expert here. I look forward to all your comments, both good and bad. But it's a learning for all of us. While I have you here, I'm thinking about maybe doing a separate channel, and the channel's in regard politics, because I know a lot of guys that subscribe to me prefer that I don't discuss politics on my channel, which I respect their wishes, and I don't, you know, you came here to see the outdoors, not to hear me ramble about the Democrats and the Republicans, etc. So I'm thinking about doing a separate channel on that, so I will keep you guys posted on that once I figure out how to do that, and that way we can discuss a lot of the current events. Because I wasn't a Marine, I was Army, but I do believe in the values of God and country. So, and I don't want to see my country, 'tis of thee, go to pots, okay? That's enough said, because like I said, we're going to have it on a separate channel. Alright guys, as always, I appreciate you guys for taking time to view these videos. And everyone have a great day, and God bless.